What's going on, YouTubers? I have a Frank's here, 250cc Australian, made by Australian Kelvin Franks. Super cool machine, really neat piece of race history. This one was built and brought up by Bill at the Lost Boys collection. He originally did this one and another one, a red and white. Really neat machine. Ended up in my shop just for a little work to be kind of tested and tuned, a couple things finalized, and just figured I'd show it off. From what I know about it, the engine was restored by Mike at Vintage Motorsports years ago. Runs great. Everything else I believe is original to the era. Pretty neat little conglomerate of piece parts that these things were built out of. A lot of 81, 82 first gen 250R parts, Rotax motor, widened axle. I'm not sure what axle it is. Allen's rear shocks. Has some Simon's forks on it, and just a pretty cool piece of machinery. It is probably the only one I'll ever see in this shop, being they only made a handful of them. So I figured I would go through and let everybody else see it. What I have here is an incredible piece of racing history from the 80s. This is a Kelvin Franks 250cc air-cooled Trike. This is a pretty awesome piece of machinery. From what I understand, Kelvin Franks only made a handful, maybe up to a dozen. Pretty awesome what we got going on here. This one was built and stored in the Lost Boys collection, and then shuffled hands a few times over the last couple of years. So we are gonna take it and actually get it cranked and running, do a test drive on it, go through it, make sure she is mechanically sound. But all in all, super cool piece of history. I believe Franks had built their own adjustable rake forks. They had different style setups from what I was told. The triples, I'm sorry, not forks. Everything on here is very well done. It is, nice machined aluminum forks, clean exhaust run. Very simple besides that. See, we got an intake not matching up with the carburetor we have to adjust. It looks like a lot of first gen 250R parts. Like the tank I see for sure, first gen 250R. Looks like the rear axle, maybe the carrier, and a few other parts, first gen 250R. But all in all, really awesome machine here. Old school Meyer fenders, like way first gen. Nice wheels, missing a few pieces we're gonna clean up. Old school Bombardier air-cooled 250cc engine. Pretty excited about this one. The only thing that I hate about these engines, they're a reverse left side kick, which make it very awkward. But anyways, thought I'd fill you people in, and I'm gonna post another video tied in whenever she is up and running. Another magnificent trike over here in DNA Restorations.